this is Pam, and welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are you? I hope everything finds you well. If you are new, welcome on in. If you are a returning channel family, welcome on back. And I appreciate you so much. Today is February the 5th. It is 11 o'clock in the morning, and it is a nice, crisp 60 degrees outside. So it is warming up really nicely. It was in the 40s this morning, so I am happy for that. I have an unboxing for you today from Diamond Art Club. This I thought was so cute. It's one of theirs from Eau Claire Studio. And I've bought others from Eau Claire Studio. I like their images usually pretty much. They're pretty good. This one is a square kit. Let's see what I have for you here. So, Diamond Art Square Kit. You can tell by the cover with the blue square here. This is called Pisces. Here is the actual image. Get this up here where you can see. Yeah, it's cute. I like that. I obviously am a Pisces, so that's why I've gotten this one. But yeah, it's cute. 22 by 22 inches or 55.8 centimeters by 55.8. So yeah, let's take a peek. Let me see. And once again, I did not cut the plastic before I started my video because I apparently like to not be prepared. Sorry. All right. Let's get this off. Okay. Take this sleeve off for now so I can see what's under here. All right. Unleash your inner artist. Oh, let's see. It just has its regular, how to kind of thing on the back here. Kit contents. Oh. Is there no information of like how many diamonds or anything on the outside? Nope, rude. Okay. All right. Let's open her up. I love their packaging. I do. It's always very sturdy. I don't ever worry about when I order something from them if it's going to come damaged, ever. Because it's always fine. I mean, these boxes are incredibly sturdy. Can you get this out and let it start relaxing? So, anybody who's ever had Diamond Art Club already knows that they have these wonderfully soft canvases. This feels almost like a comfy pajama would feel. Diamonds. Okay, let me let this start relaxing. Their canvases, usually, if you just lay it out on its own, you don't have to do anything to it. It'll flatten out. So I'm just going to let it start kind of relaxing here while we go over. So toolkit. I don't like to spend a whole lot of time on it, but I know not everybody has seen a Diamond Art Club toolkit, so those of us that have, please bear with me while I run through this pretty quick. This is their twist and pick pen. It has their 4-placer on the end. I love their little thin plastic placers. Look how nice and thin that is. Those are amazing. I love them. This is their little disposable twist and pick. They do have these you can buy from Diamond Art Club that are metal, but these actually are fine. Since they switched to that clear wax, These don't break as often. The ones when they had the white wax in them before, these would crack and you really couldn't use them that long. But these work great. So how this works is you just twist this up and you're going to see they have their clear wax loaded in here. I can already see it there. And you just twist it until you start seeing it there. You can start seeing where it's coming out of the edge there. And then all you do, I just see how it's coming out of the edge now. You can see it. Sorry. And then all I do is just like scrape my nail over it and flatten it, and you're good to go. And as you need more, actually, I think they call it clear putty is what they call it, but it's like a wax. As you need more, you just twist it. When this runs out, you can unscrew it and you pull this thing here out and you can just reload it with more putty. Yeah, because it's actually coming out of the side. And you just you can even reload these with wax. I've reloaded these with just regular pink wax before and used them like that, and they work just fine. So that's how that works. They give you extra bags. They're trays. These trays are nice. They're stackable. They have lids. And they're usually easy to pop open. There you go. Oh, come on. What I like about them is the lid. Here they've given you a pink wax. Another placer. This looks like about a 7. Yeah, it's a 7 placer. See, there's the nice thin ones. And they've given you another square of this clear putty. And it has, of course, a stopper. The nice thing about these are, if you have enough of these, you can just kit up a whole painting in here because they are stackable. But I do like these lids are super secure. If your cat knocks your diamonds on the floor, they won't be everywhere. They'll stay in there. All right. And this is pretty much standard toolkit for Diamond Art Club now. Even their small ones have these in them. Okay, off to the side. Here they have the little origami envelopes that have thank you for your purchase. You just open the little folded diamond here. They have on the inside instructions, tips and tricks, 20% off of your first app purchase. If you don't have the Diamond Art Club app, you should get it because if you do order from them, you get a discount here. And you always get like you have notices when things are being dropped and stuff. Here is one of their treasure cards. These holographic images of what you have that you're diamond painting, they come in bronze, silver, gold, and black. Bronze are the most common, which this is a bronze. Black is the one that's the hardest one to find. And you collect them all because you can turn them in certain combinations to get certain things. I keep them in a little notebook that has like little plastic sleeves where you just slide them into them. And I just think they're pretty. So I keep them in that little notebook. So yeah, that's how that works. Here is the sticker sheet for this particular painting. Here is the original, sticker. You can use this for your logbook. Oh, if I can like get it loose. Oh, here it comes loose from here. There you go. Yeah, so you have like information stuff you can put into your logbook. And here it has 66 colors. Let's see what kind of specials it has. It has the L. What is the L ones? I think these are fairy dust, I think. With the Z. Oh, what's the... Oh, yeah, the L's are like crystals. I see them. Matter of fact, let me cut that loose because I want to look where the specials are going to go anyway. Yeah, so the L's, see, they're crystals. And so I think the Z must be fairy dust. See if I can find it. Oh, here. Oh no. These are... Oh, this is how... They used to do these where anything below 150 was an AB, and that's how these are too. Oh. All right, we're going to have to go through these. Let me see. I need this one. I said be careful where I cut it. So that's an 80. Oh, might as well pull them out. Oh, here's the fairy dust. See if this is, how many fairy dust are there? 2? Okay. So there's one. Oh, this one's an AB. Yeah, this is like their older code where they have anything below 150 was an AB. Let's see. But, you know, their drills are so nice. I swear. Even the ones that aren't ABs. Look how those sparkle. It's so pretty. I might as well go through them while I've got you here. 17, 311. There's a lot of 311. 939. A lot of 939. 550. I love this 550 purple. That's one of my favorite purples. It's the 550. 333. 961. I like the 154 too. It's pretty. 368, 3328, 3333, 352, 383. Wow, there's some beautiful colors in here. It's going to be pretty. Let's see, 33, 54, 22. Diamond Art Club also, when they do their drills, they don't do them in like numerical order like some other places do. They do them in size, like how many diamonds are in their order. So that's why they're like, if they seem out of order, that's why. Yep, this is another fairy dust also. Let's get you out of here. I always like to see where my specials are going to go. Give me an idea of what the whole thing is going to look like. All right, over there. Okay, let's see. Wow, there's like maybe 30 of these in here. Okay. 40, oh, this is such a pretty yellow color too. That pale yellow. So pretty. Wow, some of these only have 310. There's just a little bit, but there's a lot of 939. 815. Oh, here's another AB. Here's the last AB. There you go. Okay. All right. I'll push these off to the side. We'll keep these off to the side here. So these are the specials that this one has. It has the ABs. You can see how they see that extra coating of sparkle. That's what makes it an AB. An AB, for anybody who doesn't know, stands for Aurora Borealis, and you can see why, because you get that intense like shimmer there. 1, 2, 3, 111. Oh, I skipped one somewhere. Well, that'll never do. All right, let me see if I can find it really quick, really quick. Sorry. Let's see, not here. Nope. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave you out. I'm so sorry. All right. And then these are fairy dust. So I guess the best way to tell the difference is you can see, maybe you can see it better on this one. So the top of these drills have like a fine, like dusting on them. Almost like if you took like glitter and smashed it up into dust and dipped them in there. Can you see that now? See when it shines? So the fairy dust is very sparkly because it catches all that shine. Whereas this is just kind of in your face sparkle. So you can see the difference there. And then it has this large bag of green crystals. I can't wait to see where that goes. All right. Oh, let me hold this to take downstairs. Let's put you back in the book so you don't get messed up. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Oh, how pretty. I love this. This is such a great size too, because honestly, my diamond art clubs are usually ginormous and this is not. So I like that. As usual, their canvas is so nice. So all you really have to do is just kind of let it relax. All I'm doing here is just releasing it where it's got little pockets of air, just to help it kind of relax. And that's just normal from it being kind of rolled in the bag. Diamond Art Club, excuse me, their cover sheets. Let me see if you can see. I put it against my hand, maybe. If you could see those like gray, hang on. There's like gray dotted lines. There you go. On the canvas, on the cover sheet, that's where the canvas is perforated for you. So you don't have to use like release paper or anything like that. This cover sheet is already perforated for you. So all you have to do is just like rip it right there and just peel that up. And then as you work on it, you could put it back down, and when you're done, just tear the whole piece off. And it's out of your way. So you can see how it's already laying flat just with releasing it and just letting it relax. So this is super cute. I love this. So Pisces, usually is like the twin fish, right? So, but you have the two girls instead here, but there's still a little fish in the background because, you can't take the fishes out of the Pisces. Here's the Pisces little sigil. Here's your other fish over here. Because so they do have the two fish that are usually associated with Pisces, but you have the two girls here, and just like a whole little like space sky kind of behind them, and just like this framework. Let me slide it down a little bit so you can see the top. Here, I'll just bend it. So Diamond Club, do what makes you sparkle. And you can see how it's like a frame all around it on the edges. Oh, there's 2 more fish down here. Cute. And there's like roses or some kind of flowers. Just like little sparkles in the sky. All right, let's see where these guys are going to go. I am curious as to where this goes. I'm assuming it goes in this frame. Let's see. Yep, that's exactly where it goes. All these lines here that make the frame all the way around it, top, bottom, is all this crystal. Like this gold crystal. Yeah, and I think that's the only place it is. It's just in that frame. Oh, so that's going to be pretty. Then you have, let's see, this AB here. And it is, let's see where I can find it. Its symbol is a number 1. Where are you? I keep looking where I would find purple. Wow, I must be more blind than I think I am. Let's see. Could it be up there in the sky somewhere? I expect some stuff up in the sky. Where are you? Oh my goodness. Look, somebody probably is seeing it and I'm not, and they're screaming at me over the internet to tell me where it is, and I'm still not seeing it. Let's see. I'm looking at places that I expect to sparkle. All right, let's go back to you because this one is in this Pisces symbol here. This yellow AB is in the Pisces symbol here. And I think that's the only place I've seen that one. Yeah. Then this one is in her hair. Some of the blue, like streaks down her hair, all throughout her hair, is this pretty blue AB. Oh, and this one, this purple AB, now that I found that, I see it here in her hair. Yeah, it's in her hair. So that's where that one is. This, oh here, let me do this one. This one, oh, it looks like this little like star pattern on their faces. There's like random sparkles just all over, like scattered. See these little white dots that are scattered everywhere? That's these. So it's just gonna like randomly sparkle everywhere and on their face. This one's here. This fairy dust here is CH. in this rose. Oops, sorry, in this rose. In the highlights in the fish. That's in her hair. Highlights in the fish. Yep, that's where these are. And then this fairy dust is in this fish down here in the bottom. Let's see. Oh, and her hair also. It's also in her hair. All right, so that's where the specials go here. This is going to just sparkle everywhere. I'm excited about this one. This one's really nice. They do have, I saw other zodiac signs also. They're, you know, kind of the same size by the same artist group. But yeah, love it. I like it. It's nice. You know what I didn't show you? I'm so sorry. I didn't show you the rest of this here. So you can see the symbols are clear, nothing crazy. And there's going to be like quite a bit of color blocking in spots, but there's also a substantial amount of confetti. Canvas is very sticky, but the drill field, nice, easy to read. These dark background colors, I always do better with a light pad when I do them. But at least like the dark ones have the white lettering and stuff on them, so makes them a little bit easier to see. Okay. All right, guys. All right, well, that's super cute. Thank you for sharing that with me. And I will let you guys go. Thanks for checking it out. I will leave links in the description box below in case you want to go check this out and see it for yourself, my little fellow Pisces peoples. And I will see you guys later. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. You know, we would not have a channel here without you, so I appreciate you so much. You guys be happy. Be blessed, be well, be amazing, and be all the great things there are for you to be. And I will see you next time. Bye.